Hi, welcome to Clean Beauty with Alli Marie. If you have been on the hunt for a clean and safe way to smooth forehead fine lines, look no further. I'm going to be sharing all about the Frownies Facial Patches. I'm going to be sharing how they work. I will also show exactly how to apply and remove them for maximum results. So I hope you find today's video helpful. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am Alli. I am a mom on a mission to help you find clean products that you truly love. If you wouldn't mind subscribing before you go, it would mean a lot. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about Frownies. These are really an ingenious idea, to be honest, to be able to take pieces of paper, put them on your forehead and actually have that work to minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I know that this sounds crazy, but let me tell you a little bit about it. So I did take some notes straight from the website so that I could kind of get the wording right. So this is what it says. It says, similar to Botox, the intention of Frownies is to immobilize the underlying facial muscles through their unique design of weighted paper and water-activated adhesive. They create a cast to prevent the facial muscles from moving, therefore allowing the skin to smooth out over a relaxed muscle. So over time, Frownies help retrain the facial muscles to relax, release tension, and lay flat. Okay, so basically, these are forming a cast. Your facial muscles can't move. They're being retrained. And then over time, what's going to happen is you are going to have visibly less fine lines and wrinkles. I have actually been using Frownies for over a year now, and I can absolutely tell a difference, especially when I'm being super consistent with wearing them. So there is a little learning curve to figuring out exactly how to apply these to your face. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it to make sure that you are getting the maximum results while you are wearing your Frownies. One of the nice features of Frownies is if you look and see, there are little perforations here, and you can resize these patches to whatever is going to fit your forehead the best. For me, I like to individually rip apart all of them into little triangles. So I do have my triangles here ready to go, but it can really be customized as to what your forehead shape and size needs. So for me, it's triangles. For you, it could be squares or even rectangles potentially. I do feel like if you have them in these triangles, you can really kind of place them exactly where you need them and make sure that you are getting a full cast. Another nice feature of Frownies is that you actually put them on over top of your nighttime skincare routine. So you actually can have all of your nice moisturizers and everything that you've put on at night with the Frownies going on top of them. So you're getting all of your nice skincare benefits while you're having your muscle training and immobilizing going on as well. So you're kind of getting that 2 for 1, which is amazing. Okay, are we ready to get these on? For me, to get a full forehead cast, I actually need 8 triangles. So anytime I put on my Frownies, I rip apart 8 triangles, which is 2 of these little sheets. I get them where the adhesive side is up. So there's a reflection. So there's a shiny side, and then there's a matte side, no reflection. So this shiny side is the adhesive side. So I have these like this. And then I am going to be using the rose water hydrator spray to activate my adhesive. You can just use water, whatever works best for you. The rose water hydrator does have some nice skin loving ingredients in it. So it's kind of an extra, a little extra bang for your buck as you are getting your patches wet. You're also getting some additional skin loving ingredients going. And all you do is give them a nice little spritz. And then you spread out the moisture to where it is fully covered with moisture. And then you just give it a little second. It's going to kind of start curling up. I'm gonna go and spritz the rest of mine down here and rub them. They're gonna start curling up a little bit at the ends. And when they start curling up a little bit, that is when you know that it is time to start applying. I have already done my nighttime skincare routine. It's been about 30 minutes or so, so it's been quite enough time for my skincare to have absorbed. The longer that you can wait, the better that these end up sticking. But about 10 to 15 minutes is usually good to go. So look, you can see how now it's no longer lying flat. It's nice and curled up. That means it is time to apply. Okay, so when you go to apply, one of the most important things to do is you want to pull up on your forehead to really lift and get that tension where you're gonna want it. You want everything nice and lifted. And then I just start by placing my first triangle right here in between my brows. And I just hold it in place. And then sometimes I use the back of my hand right here, the palm of my hand, sorry. And just kind of rub it in place. Okay, so I have my first patch here. How am I looking? Okay, to grab mine, I just kind of take my finger and I just boop like this and it sticks to it. And then I get it ready to apply. Again, you're going to want to lift and then place your patch where you want it. Okay, and then, so I just kind of start filling in space. I want them to always overlap. We don't want any of my skin to be showing through. And we're gonna try to go all the way from the brows to the to right around my hairline. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. And again, there's no perfect way or wrong way. The best way is just to make sure that you have your skin covered and these adhere to your skin really, really well. Okay, we're looking good here, guys. Okay, following the shape of my brow here. So I have applied 5 patches so far. I'm gonna go right down the middle. Again, I'm lifting. Actually, I think I'm gonna do it this way. I'm lifting and placing. So this area is where I feel like I have the most stubborn line. I've got this one little line. And so I make sure that this is really lifted and set in place well. And then pulling up, I'm gonna fill in this area here. Okay, last one. Fill in most of this area here. And there we have it. I have a full facial cast. It is from my brow line all the way up to my hairline. I could potentially go in with 2 more on the sides here, but I feel like my problem areas are more in here, and so I really have all of that covered. If you want to give yourself one more quick spritz, it really helps to just lock it in and make sure it's nice and stuck, but that's it. My daughter tells me that I look like Wonder Woman when I'm wearing these, so I'm gonna take that compliment and run with it. I know it's not exactly the best look, but the good news is that you just wear it at night. The longer you can wear these, the faster and longer lasting the results will be. But really just at night after your skincare routine, pop them on. They'll start to harden. It might feel a little funny. It will just kind of feel like, you know, your muscles are not able to move, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't bring me any discomfort at all. And then you wake up and it'll be hard like a cast. And then I will show you how to remove these when I come back. So I hope that this portion of the video was helpful. I will see you soon. Okay, it has officially been overnight with these Frownies. They are nice and hard. They've been at least 8 hours, and I actually decided to rock this lovely look while I dropped my daughter off at school this morning so that I could have them on even a little bit longer. So I think it's been closer to 10 hours now. And this is just nice and hard. I know that it has been doing lots of great work to help retrain my muscles to lay flat. If you didn't know, since these patches are made out of paper, they are actually recyclable, biodegradable, and compostable. So that means that they are going to degrade over time and you do not have to worry about any landfill footprints with these. So I think that that is really neat. Okay, the best way to remove these Frownies is by getting them moist. My favorite way to do that is actually to have these on while I'm working out, work up a nice sweat, and then they easily remove. And I also like the fact that as I'm working out, if these Frownies are here in place, I'm not, wrinkling my forehead. My forehead is staying less tense, and it's actually going to help my results. So that's my favorite way to remove this product. I am going to show you how to remove it with just a wet washcloth too. So I have this washcloth a little bit moist, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start adding this moisture to these patches. The more wet that they are, the easier they will remove. Getting them nice and wet. If you want to just splash water on them, you can do that too. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Yep, they're almost ready. And then I will show you the results here. Now I will have a little bit of an indentation just from where the paper was, but you will be able to see. So you can kind of just see like where the indentation of the paper was, but you can see that where my fine lines were, they are nice and flat. So right here, this is just an indentation from the paper, but my line was right there. So the indentions from the paper will be here for about 10 to 15, and then those go away, and you are left with this lovely, fabulous, smooth forehead. Results wise, this is what usually happens for me. So the very, very first month that I started using Frownies, I would put the Frownies on, I would wake up, my forehead would be completely smooth. By about 2 or 3 hours later, the fine lines would start to reappear, just like if I had not even had the Frownies on. And it was a little discouraging at first. What I found out, I did these every single night for a month. What I found out was every single day, the length of time between removing the Frownies until when I started noticing the fine lines returning was extended. So first couple of days, it was an hour or two, and then I looked in the mirror and noticed them coming back. After a month or so, 4 or 5 hours are passing. And so now what I do is I actually only wear my Frownies every 3rd day because I feel like I've been getting into a really good habit. I've been using these a while now. And the Frownies results for me last all day. So you can tell when I'm using them and when I'm not using them. And on the days that I'm using them, you can tell that the fine lines stay nice and flat all day long. So if I have a special event or something coming up and I just really want to make sure that I'm targeting those fine lines, I might go ahead and put on my Frownies every single night leading up to that event. But just for maintenance and for keeping them soothing and helping my muscles to make sure that they are doing what I'd like for them to do. I do every third day. And that's it. That is how you use Frownies. That's how you remove Frownies. That's what they look like. That's how they feel. So I hope that this was super helpful. If you would like to shop Frownies and get some for yourself, be sure to use the link in the description. I do have a code for you guys to be able to enjoy 10% off of your entire purchase, and that code is Alli10, and I will have that in the description. If that were to ever change, you will see the updated code in the description as well, but for right now, it is Alli10, and I am here if you've got any questions, you have any troubleshooting or anything like that, please do not hesitate to reach out. Let's see if my indentions, yeah, you can see that the indentions from the paper are already fading, and now I've just got this nice, smooth, fabulous forehead without the use of any Botox or fillers or any of that, just paper, which is just really cool. Okay, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Talk to you soon. Bye.